If you've ever thought of joining a training school or a training institute to become a cabin crew, then this video is for you. Hi everyone, my name is Twinkle and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're watching me for the first time, let me introduce myself. I was a cabin crew who has flown for past 10 years in airlines like Kingfisher and Qatar Airways, and now I'm here to help you achieve your dream of becoming a cabin crew. In this video, I'm going to talk about training schools, training academies and institutes that claim to help you to give you a job or anything else. In this video, I'm not going to give you the answer of whether you should join an institute or a training academy, and I'm also not going to tell you to not join or maybe you should join, but I would rather make sure that by the end of this video you're able to make this decision for yourself that should you join a training school or academy to become a cabin crew or not. By the end of this video, you will get a lot of clarity on what these training institutes and academies are aiming at, whether it is going to help you specifically or not, and what are the myths and confusions and also questions that you always have in your mind with respect to cabin crew job and with respect to joining a training academy or school. So let's get into the video. But before I start this video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, and if you like the kind of videos I make, like this video and share it as much as you can, because this motivates me to make more videos. On that note, let's start the video. Myth number 1, guarantee of job. Well, no matter how expensive, how reputed, whatever kind of institute or training academy you join, they are not going to guarantee you a cabin crew job or even a cabin crew interview, a successful cabin crew interview. They are only going to help you with letting you know where are these recruitment drives held, which you can anyway get to know by any official website of the airline. So if you're joining an institute thinking that they will help you in these things, I'm sorry to say, you might want to change your decision, because this is something that they are not going to help you at all. Thinking that I have an upper hand. If you're thinking that joining a training school or an academy is going to make you a better candidate in terms of your application for a particular airline, I'm sorry again to disappoint you, but this does not happen, because a particular airline is not looking for people who have done some training course or diploma of a particular institute or not. Also, they do not prefer to have anyone, or they consider you as a preferable candidate or a better candidate, a better application as compared to the other people who haven't joined any diploma or training course, because simply they are going to give you a training for their airline which might be different. So thinking that you will have an upper hand in front of recruiters just because your resume has diploma from XYZ institute or XYZ training academy is not going to make you a better application. Joining expensive and lengthy courses will help you better. Well, irrespective of you join a course for a few years or you take a diploma or you join a training academy with respect to become a better applicant, it does not work this way. If you're thinking that the school is expensive, I've paid a lot of money, well, this is the reason that you are able to join a lengthy course, because they have to make sure कि किसी terms में पैसे की worth तो दें आपको. अब worth देने के लिए they will make you go through irrelevant information, they will provide you irrelevant training for ground staff, hospitality, airlines, aviation. Jabki your motive is to become a cabin crew. So why would you sit in those classes and waste your time? If you're thinking that you want to become any of these, I would join a school. First, you need clarity on what you need to become. Or if you want to just pass your time for 3 years thinking that मैं स्कूल में जाके पता करूँगी कि मुझे क्या बनना है, guys, if you don't have a clarity in yourself, you will not even have any clarity after the course, because they are going to only give you overview of what happens in these industries. and maybe help you a bit. But there is something called training by a hotel or by an airline, which is absolutely different from what these guys are giving you. So this is absolutely not required for you to spend so much of money and so much of time which you could have actually utilized in doing something better. Certifications that these institutes provide. So if you're thinking that you will have a stronger resume by showing them certifications in certain institutes and training academy, I'm sorry again. Let me clear this. Any certifications or diplomas from any of these training schools and academies does not give an upper hand as an applicant to you. You are all equal in the eyes of recruiters because that is not a requirement. But however, if you have worked in an airline, if you've worked in a hotel, you have done your apprenticeship, or you have worked as a trainee in any of these fields, or even as a customer care executive, you have on the job training, first hand experience, that really makes a difference. You might want to utilize your time to do something of this and have a first hand experience of how to handle situations and have a first-hand experience of problem solving. That is going to make you a better person because now you've done something, you've handled a situation live. First-hand experience of these things really help you even in your interview and makes you a better applicant, not doing any courses for months and years. So what do you need to join instead? Well, if you think that you are unaware and you need to work on yourself and you need an institute or a coach or any academy to help you with, you need to identify your areas of improvement and you need to work on them specifically. Imagine if you are weak in your English communication and I put you in a school that works on your grooming. Is that going to be helpful? If you're weak in maths and I put you for English classes, is that going to be helpful? Exactly my point. If I put you in a training school that is training you on general things and everything that you do not need to work on, it is not going to help you. Instead, you need someone or some place or an institute or a coach to help you to work on your specific areas so that you don't waste enough time and you work exactly on improving the areas that you need to work on. It is absolutely correct that you need to work on your grooming, you need to work on your personality, you need to work on your communication, your mindset. But there are people who do not need to improve on these things. They are well aware about this. They might be good in their English, but they need help with their grooming. They might be good with their grooming, but they need help with their mindset. So someone who can identify this and actually give you training specifically designed for you is what you should be looking for, and not someone who is taking loads of money from you just because that is a brand and it is guaranteeing or claiming to give you some perks and things like job interviews. You don't need all of these things from these institutes. But yes, if you find someone or some training school who is helping you with your specific needs, you can go ahead and join that. For instance, if you know that you are lacking in English, join an English course. If you are lacking in grooming, join something which helps you in your grooming. Join specific courses, not general courses which work on overall things, because they have a lot of unwanted and irrelevant information also that is just all the more confusing you rather than giving you a clear picture. So does that mean that training schools are not helpful? The institutes who are training you for years and months are not useful? Well, this is not what I mean to say at all. What I mean is someone or something which is useful for one person might be useless for you, not because that thing or that person is useless, but because they do not require it in their daily life. They do not have a requirement for it. This is not about the institutes, it is about your specific requirement. You need to identify what you need, what you want to join, and the idea decision making plays a vital role. You need to question yourself, why are you joining such institutes? If you think they are fulfilling your requirement, go ahead and join it. But if you think that any of the above myths that I clarified and those are the reasons, those are the particular reasons for you to join an institute, then I would rather tell you to think it over. You might be making a wrong decision. My motive behind making this video is not to look down on institutes and academies, but to help you make a better decision that if you don't need something, don't go for it. And if your particular requirement and reason is not getting fulfilled by joining that institute, then what is the reason of joining those institute when you can actually join or learn something else that really helps you in developing your skills and improving your areas of improvement. On that note, I have come to the end of this video. If you found this video really helpful, then give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions regarding to this topic, then put it down in the comment section below, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.